on very quickly to the next part of sports tonight. Before I introduce you to my guests, let me just quickly update you with what is going on around UEFA Champions League games currently going on. Borussia Dortmund are still trailing 0-1 to Zenit. St. Petersburg is still 0-1 to Zenit, so it's 4-3 on goals aggregate because Dortmund won the first leg 4-2. And of course, at the Old Trafford, United are 1 goal up. Robin van Persie's penalty, of course, giving United a crucial goal there. They need to score one more to tie it on aggregate and then maybe add more goals if they want to qualify straight away, of course, over Olympiacos of Greece. So that's how it stays at the moment. Dortmund trailing 0-1 to Zenit. Aggregate 4-3 still in favor of Dortmund. And United 1-0 up over Olympiacos. Robin van Persie's penalty. They're still trailing 2-1 on aggregate to Olympiacos of Greece. All right. Dortmund have equalized, really. Dortmund is now 1-1. Dortmund 1, Zenit 1. So it's now 5-3 on aggregate. But we'll update you some more as we go along and tell you a lot more about those games. Some 7-8 minutes from half time, but we'll update you with all of that later on the show. Let me come quickly to my guests. Onyewichimachuku, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Wednesday. And of course, Dumnodio Contact. Guys, what's going on? What do we start with? Your guys are meeting again. Let's start from there. Your guys are meeting again, the club owners. You guys said it last week that if there's anything that what name did you call them? Meeting men.
I mean, this penchant.
They have a penchant for meeting.
Penchant for meeting at night. You know, at the end of the day, you don't trash out crucial issues. You know, we talked about it.
It makes me more like a waste of time.
I mean, it amounts to pouring water into the basket. Now they have called.
But this today, there's something more important. There's something important for them to meet over.
What are
Giwa and Nembe City. So the exclusion of Giwa and Nembe City.
So while the meeting they held the last time, what was the meeting for?
No decision was reached.
This is crucial. So, but what are you expecting from the meeting this time, Dumnodi? Maybe something positive.
If anything positive, just take Giwa to just try to meet the conditions. Since other clubs have made the conditions for registration and they are still playing league, we are in week 3. And you can't. I don't know how they will do the case of Giwa and Nembe because you can't include a team in week 4 and tell them to pay back all of games. I don't know how they will do that, but the best they could have done is all these meetings before now would have been more crucial. I think what they would have been doing now is just
but to be
trying
fair
to do consultative. Okay, let's assess the last 2 weeks. Have we done? So what have we done?
But
let's see how we can meet the 25 million naira after the first night because we have gone 2 weeks.
Because that's
we are left with 6 weeks.
That's another issue because at the end of week 9, the 25 million naira bank guarantee that the LMC said is a condition will need to come to force. Because if you don't meet up with that, a lot of clubs may still come to the wayside.
We have played the 3 weeks. We are left with 6 weeks.
6 more weeks to go.
So I think that should have been this whole meeting. The one for this night would have been the discussion. But we are going back to what should have been trashed before match 7.
They agreed to pay 25 million.
Yeah,
after the first 9 weeks.
Why are they meeting? Do you need to meet again?
Anyway, for me, I think the issue that I really want to talk about is the issue of Giwa and Nembe. What are the possibilities around Giwa and Nembe? Giwa, okay, not Giwa, or let's say not Giwa. Some supporters of Giwa have gone to court. The issues are back and forth. They have not appealed, which is supposed to be the normal procedure in football. Appeal to the appeals committee for the club licensing mechanism put together by the NFF. They've not appealed. And I thought that if they had appealed, there could have been accelerated hearing, and maybe these guys could have been back in the league by now.
Yeah, you know, we did say last week that this mechanism sometimes it takes time before they sit. You know, and people, you know, having lost trust, trust in some of this mechanism, they decide to go where, you know, the noise will be louder. Because if they go to the courts and the injunctions are sent to media houses, everybody will
make a lot of noise,
put a lot of pressure. You know, but just like you said, I think they should have also availed themselves of the opportunity of appealing. Appealing first, then you give the benefit of doubt, and it will be on record that you have appealed and nothing was done. I think that would have been the proper thing. You put it on record that you have appealed. That's what.
That you have followed the football procedure.
And having, you know, exhausted the available means of,
they had no choice. They had no choice.
Go to the civil court. You know, but as it is now, it's like Giwa and Nembe are losing grounds. Because the last week we were talking about the injunction, and the league still continued. You know, so if the
and yet another injunction came again.
I think the league continues, then
the league will continue this weekend, as we're told.
They are going to lose some ground. I think they should also look at the other way, try to avail themselves of all the other avenues of resolving this issue. It could be amicably settled, you know, without going to court, because the LMC too will have their own issues.